told you that I'm tired. Castles in the air, I've got a dream. I want the world to share, and castle walls just lead me to despair. Hills of forest green, where the mountain touched the sky, a dream come true. I'll live there till I die. I'm asking you to say my last goodbye. The love we knew ain't worth another try. Save me from all the trouble and the pain. I know I'm weak, but I can't face that girl again. Tell her the reasons why I can't remain. Perhaps she'll understand if you tell her to a plane. How can the words express the feeling of the sunlight morning in the hill? Safe from city strife, I need a country woman for my wife. I'm city born, but I love the country life. Well, howdy there pluckers, Ivor Sawfingers again with you. Thanks indeed for joining me for hopefully another interesting classic song. This one from Don McLean, of course, Castles in the Air. Okay, standard tuning, capo on the 2nd fret, puts us into the same key as Don McLean's original recordings. Okay, so starts off with a, first of all, obviously this is normally finger picked, okay, one of those, but I'm playing it with a pick as you keep for all you strummers out there. Campfire version if you like. Okay, so it starts off with the classic intro. The way I'm playing it is the first 3 notes are 2nd on the 3rd, open 2nd string, then the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Okay, then what I'm doing is I'm playing a form of E minor 7th. 2nd on the 1st finger is playing the 2nd on the 5th, and my 3rd finger is playing the 3rd fret of the 2nd string from the capo, yeah? And you've got to try and emphasise the top E string, okay? So it's, you need to hear that open top E string, okay? Then a little picky jingle thing around the top 3 strings, yeah? Okay, then what you do is you hammer the, play the top E string open and hammer into it with your 2nd finger into the 2nd fret on the top E string. Okay, so far we got this. And it's like a strum, okay, so I'm strumming the E minor 7th and hammering into that 2nd fret of the top E string with my 2nd finger. Then hit that 3rd fret of the 2nd string held by the 3rd finger. Okay, so far we've got this. Then open up, take a finger off the 2nd string and play the 2nd string open. Okay, so far we've got this. Then we play a D chord, right, after the open 2nd string, strum. I'm probably going from about 4 down to 2 or 4 down. And then you repeat the whole thing, okay, exactly from the start, exactly. So I play the whole thing slowly, and you do that 3 times, okay, does this thing 3 times, okay, so. Play it again very slowly for you. Okay, and after the third time we play this little chord progression, D, okay, it's very simple. Starts off on the D chord. Then what I'm playing then is like a it's open fourth string, second fret, that first finger from the D is staying put, second fret of the third string, and I'm putting my second finger on that second fret of the second string, the B string, top string open, fourth string open. Okay, that apparently is a D major 7th sus2. Okay, so D. Then all you do is you take off this second finger, just leave the first finger on the second fret of the third string. Again, open fourth. Now you've got open second and open top. Concentrate on those top four strings. And then go back to the second chord, the D major 7th sus2. That third chord with just a single finger, first finger on the second fret of the third string, fourth string open, second string open, top E string open, is a D6 sus2. Okay, so D, D major 7th sus2, D6 sus2, D major 7th sus2. Okay, and that's the end of the intro, and then the singing kicks in. Okay, so let's just do the intro. Okay. If she asks you, right, I want you to sing in there. And the singing, for the singing, first line of the verse is, if she asks you why. So the first bit is D. If she asks you why, you go to that D major 7th sus2. Just those two fingers. First on the first finger is playing second on the third, and my second finger is playing the second on the second B string. Open fourth, open top E string, okay? Same as the chord that was in the intro section, D major 7th sus2. So D, if she asks you why, D major 7th sus2, and you can tell her, I'm playing a partial G chord there. So you imagine the barring the first two strings on the third fret from the capo, and the second finger is playing the fourth fret from the capo on the third string, G string, and the open fourth string. Again, concentrate on those four strings. Okay? If you hit the fifth string, it doesn't matter too much, but ideally four strings. 4, 3, 2, 1, yeah? So D, if she asks you why, you can tell her, that's G, tell her that I, D, told you that I'm E minor 7th again, those two first finger's playing the second on the fifth, and I'm using my third finger to play the third fret of the B string, second string, and then to an A 7th. That's an A chord with an open third string, so second on the fourth, second on the second string, the B string, open third string, open top E string, open fifth string. So from the beginning, and if she asks you why, you can tell her that I told you. Back to D. I've got G, E minor 7th, sorry. Tired of A 7th castles in the D air. I've got a E minor 7th dream. A 7th want you the world to D share. And castle walls, E minor 7th. Just leave me, A 7th, leave me to D, and you play that D rundown again, chord wise. Air, despair, D, D major 7th sus2, D6 sus2, D major 7th sus2, and then into the second verse. Hills of forest green, where the mountains touch the sky, dream come true, I'll leave her to the I'm asking you to say my last goodbye. I'm loving you, it ain't worth a try. Okay, so all the verses play exactly the same, different words. Okay, so let's just go through as far as we've got then. So the intro, the first two verses. Okay, so here we go. I'll play it fairly slowly. Okay. If she asks you why, you can tell her that I told you no time. Of castles in the air, I've got a dream. I want the world to share. Castle walls just lead me to despair. One down on the D. Second verse. Hills of forest green, where the mountain touch the sky. A dream come true. I'll live there till I die. I'm asking you to say your last goodbye. A love we knew ain't worth another try. Run down on a D. Right, now we go into the middle section. Okay, E minor 7th again. Save me for all the A7th troubles and the D pain. Okay, so that's E minor 7th. Save me from all the A7th trouble and D pain. I know I'm playing a G now. Weak is a G chord. 4-finger G or a single straightforward G's fine, whatever you like the sound of. I'm using a 4-finger G. Weak. Right, so it's E minor 7th. Save me from all A7 trouble and the D pain. No, I'm G weak, but I can face. And there's a bit of a rundown from G, 2nd fret, on keeping the G shape down here, but lowering the bass to the 2nd fret on the bottom E string, and then E minor 7 to A7th. Okay, so it's save me from all the trouble and the pain. I know I'm weak, but I can face the world. Get that girl again. Okay, the timing on this is a bit, you'd have to sort of practice it, it's a little bit odd. Save me from all the trouble and the pain. I know I'm weak, but I can. A minor 7th, face that girl, A7th. And now what I'm doing here is A7th again, then add pinky to the 3rd fret of the top E, 3rd fret of the B string to make A7 sus4. So that's where it goes. Save me from all the troubles and the pain. I'm not weak, but I can face that girl again. Then the A7 sus4, pinky. Then what I'm doing is this. Okay, this is fret 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the capo, and it's basically I'm using my first finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string from the capo, 2nd finger on the 6th fret from the capo on the 3rd string, G string, and my 3rd finger is playing the 7th fret from the capo on the 4th string, open 5th string and open top E string. Okay, 5 down to 1. It's basically an A chord. Okay. Okay. So A7th goes into the A7th, then you go to suspended, pinky on the 3rd fret from the B string, 2nd string. Then this A chord from 5 down to 1 with the open strings, and then finally add pinky to the 7th fret of the 2nd string and make it an A6. Got that? 2nd string, B string, 7th fret from the capo with pinky. So you've got A7th, A7 sus4, A, A6. Then we'd repeat the first section of the middle 8 again. So tell her the reasons A7 why I can't D remain. Perhaps she'll G understand if you tell her to. So if you tell it to her plain, and you repeat the same again: A7, A sus4, A7 sus4, A6 into another verse. How can I express the feeling of sun in the morning in the hills away from city strife? It's another verse exactly the same as all the others. Okay. So let's just go through this whole middle section again. So E minor 7th, save me from all the A7 trouble, D and pain. No, I'm G, run down, but I can't. E minor 7th, place that girl, A7 build up, A7, A sus 7 plus sus4, A6, E minor 7th. Tell her the reasons A7 why D currently may. Perhaps she'll G understand if you E minor 7 tell it to her. A7th run up plain, A7 sus4, A6 verse. So how can words expressed in sunlight in the morning, away from city strife? I need a country woman for my wife. I'm city born, but I love the country life. And it goes into another verse, and then it does save me again, and then it finishes on another verse. Okay, so that's everything in the song. Okay, so we'll just go through my whole demo again, shall I? Play it relatively slowly. Okay, so here we go. If she asks you why, you can tell that I told you that I'm tired. The castle's in the air, I've got a dream I want the world to share, and castle walls lead me to despair. Hills of forest green where the mountains touch the sky, a dream come true, I'll live there till I die. Asking you to say my last goodbye. They lost me, and what's another try? Save me from all the troubles and the pain. I know I'm weak, but I can't face that girl again. Tell her the reasons why. If you tell it to her plain, but how can words express the feel of sunlight in the morning in the hills, away from city strife? I need a country woman for my wife. I'm city born, but I love the country life. Have it, boys and girls. Thanks very much for watching and listening there. I hope that'll help you play that song, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.